And welcome back to Megaman Legacy Collection 2, which means that one which has the 4 remaining classic Megaman games, from which I don't count 2, 7 and 8 to be part of the continuity. So let's just continue. Last time we defeated Concrete Man and Splash Woman, the first female robot master ever. So let's just go and face Galaxy Man. He's a flashy one. Oh yes, and it's... Yep, nice. And the spikes, which should tell you something about the general level of difficulty of this Mega Man game, which is to say, it's hard. I would say not the presence of spikes is not the indication that this is a hard Mega Man game. No, the true meaning is because, well, true reason why this is hard Mega Man game is because, well, those guys who made this game knew what players could expect. So, oops! Now there's one of the new or old, you could call this sucker punches or whatever. But those things drop down from the ceiling, and they do it fast, and they deliver you forward. And that first one was just a warning, just to show that, yeah, we're not. There's not much of holding back in unprecedented moves, but luckily you can bait them off. So, and of course you can see how the combination works. That big ugly thing comes fast, drags you forward, and then you can't control yourself and you get thrown to the pit and boom, death. For some reason, despite being a child, Mega Man still is made of very solid metal stuff like steel, titanium, aluminum, and all that kind of fuck. This is a bit of a tricky maneuver, but just as you can say, little bit tricky. Well, these droplets always scatter the same way. I should say they scatter towards you. And of course I'm gonna gather all of these. But I did some research about the Mega Man series, just a slight bit. You actually... no, that wasn't the button. Fuck. And it said that Mega Man series game was originally meant to be a game about Astro Boy, which is to say one of the most famous mangas ever drawn by, somebody could say, father of modern manga, Osamu Tezuka. But there didn't come anything, and Astro Boy was well, it started at 60s, so that's real old stuff. But in any case, they had an idea of making an Astro Boy game, but it didn't happen, so they used some of those, I think, some sort of thematic assets, like being a robot and a boy, and being actually also a very horrifyingly powerful machine of death. I know you. And they used those traits to create Mega Man, which in a sense is not a bad idea at all, because it works. Oh yeah. I'm gonna skip just those. Oops. Bit of a tricky maneuvering demanded there. But in any case, the weakness of Galaktinen is concrete shot. I don't know why would space-themed Robot Master be weak to concrete, but he is. And of course there's a bit of a difficulty of aiming the concrete shot at him. But yeah, he throws this black hole which sucks you, bomb which sucks you in, dashes at you, charges at you, does this teleporting thing right beneath the bomb, so if you're too close to it you'll get him hit, and yeah, sometimes he just crashes you. But hey, any case, Megaman, a creation of for your slices, but still have some assets to do. You make do with what you have, and maybe that was the idea of Kenji or Keiji Inafune, the guy who is the father of Megaman series. But yeah, black hole bomb, a new weapon with this dashingly colored orange, and time to continue. Come on, analog sticks, stop fucking around. And now, as we have defeated Galaktinen, it is time to go and fight against Tornado Man, although Tornado Man's weakness is not Galaktinen weapon. I'm just going because, unlike previous, just to say, Mega Man's 4, 5, and 3, 4, and 5, where you got the rush special abilities from defeating certain bosses, which allowed you to play quite nastily in that you could, if you knew which bosses gave that upgrade, it would make your progress to the game much easier. But in this one, they made it a bit more nasty in that as in that you must defeat 4 Robot Masters before you can actually get Rush Jet, which is the only rush upgrade you get in this one. Oh yeah, and these things spin, and if you're downwards when you jump off toward them, you fall directly, which is not always hopeful thing to do, or better say get. And of course these spikes make navigation a bit more trickier, but as long as you're not trying to be speed monstrosity around through that place, you don't have so much difficulties. And there's ice, slippery, and now there's snowfall and still ice, but this is nothing yet. This is just a warning of what there's about to be. And of course these shield guys with rocket engines, they appeared as Mega Man 4, but they still are, but after that they've appeared in quite many Mega Man games. And Sniper Joe, another Mega Man regular, and he's been around since Mega Man 1, like those hard hit guys, and now he, instead of shooting just a little bit, he shoots like a machine gun. But Laser Trident cuts right through his shield, which is good because usually Sniper Joe's shield is able to punch right through anything, or better say is immune to anything. And Rain. You can walk normally, but when you jump, you get pushed out. And this mechanic showed up first in Mega Man 4, if I remember right. And here it's just a bit of deceptive, as in if you don't know what to expect and haven't learned that these clouds actually are, or better say small clouds have platforms in them, you're gonna have a bit of difficulties. Oh, that was close. But yeah, now earlier the rain pushed you back, now it pushes you forward, giving you chance to jump, dash forward really fast, but of course with the peril of there being pits and these umbrella monsters, or umbrella enemies, you're gonna have a bit of a hassle. And I have no intention of being excessively careless about things, but like usually you could say that being pushed is easier than getting pushed forward is easier than getting pushed back. Oh, and hello Tornado Man. Tornado Man's roof has actually, let's say room battleground has actually spikes in the roof, and those clouds actually may, or what they say, storms he summons may actually throw you off to the roof if you are not careful enough about his attacks. But luckily you can also, but luckily those extra mileage height you get from jumps oh fuck, he comes real fast. Damn, he got me. I better hope. Oh yeah, I do have enough lives, so your history, Tornado Man. I'm gonna crush you down. I think I have to be a bit more aggressive about in my tactics. I should say shoot more of him. But the first tornado he shoots is right at you. Makes it a bit easier to predict where he is or how his attack is coming. It's not random. Ooh, and his history. Oh, he got some weird thing. With the victory and fair of the Megaman through. And just scraped the spikes. Didn't touch them, but just got really near of them. A new weapon. Tornado blow. And of course I'm going to save, because I think this is gonna be the last of this episode. Save. Alright. Has been saved. Back. And stage select screen. But oh, there's plot. Oh yeah. I guess it's something like an old-fashioned desire of not dying, but then again, maybe not. Half of robots have been defeated, robot masters have been defeated, so I'll see you next time. See ya!